Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. Last Thursday, show 442, I asked people to send me some emails so I could point out your mistakes and help you improve your English. And I got a couple of emails, which is great. And please keep sending me those emails too, because I'm planning to keep doing this every Wednesday. The first email was from Yumi, and actually, as she writes, this is not exactly an email to ask you to correct my English errors. I just miss the English transcripts of your shows on your site. I used to check out the words I didn't understand, so it was really helpful for my studies. Well, I'm really glad that you find them useful, and thanks for writing to tell me. And I'm sorry there's been no transcripts recently. But the good news is, I'm working on it. I'm slowly catching up, and I've already done a couple of weeks of the old transcripts that weren't up, and the rest will be up soon. And she also writes, I'm a third generation Japanese living in Brazil, and one really good thing that happened to me when I started watching your videos is that I became more interested in the Japanese culture, something I wasn't really fond of. Thank you, I'm learning a lot from your excellent work. Wow, that's really cool. Unfortunately for this exercise, Yumi's email is almost perfect. The only thing I would change is that I would say I became more interested in Japanese culture rather than the Japanese culture. You just mean Japanese culture in general, so you don't need the. By the way, if anyone disagrees with any of my corrections, feel free to tell me in the comments. The next email is from someone called Laz. Is that how you pronounce your name? This is another problem. It's really hard to know how to pronounce names. Anyway, Laz writes, I'd like to write a lot more, but the movie I'm watching holds my attention too strong. Okay, first thing, your to needs another O, and I would also change holds to is holding. Kia ora. In Stick News today, Microsoft has had trouble getting visas for foreign programmers to work for them in the United States. They are now planning to open a development centre in Canada, which they say will allow them to recruit people affected by immigration issues in the US.
Microsoft Corporation is an American multinational computer technology corporation with 76,000 employees in 102 countries. Microsoft is now planning to open a development center in Vancouver, Canada. A Microsoft spokesperson said that one of the attractions of Vancouver was that it was close to its headquarters in Richmond, Washington, and it was not bound by US immigration policies. The immigration issues aren't the reason they're building the centre, but the spokesperson said it does help us address that challenge we have in the United States of hiring very qualified people, many of whom are graduating from schools in the US, but who cannot acquire the necessary documentation to work in the US. According to cnetnews.com, high-tech companies have been pushing hard to get the US government to increase the number of visas they are allotted. H-1B is a category of visa for skilled workers. CNET News reported Microsoft chairman Bill Gates wants unlimited H-1B visas, and a Google executive has credited the company's success to foreigners and called for expanded ability to hire them.
And that was Stick News for Wednesday, the 25th of July. Kia ora. What do you think of Microsoft? Why are they evil? Do you have a PC or a Mac? Why did you buy a PC? That's so lazy. You should do the research yourself. Excuses, excuses. Not really sure. Some people say they're evil though. Something about their business tactics. PC. When I wanted to buy it, I didn't know what kind of computer to buy, so I just bought the one my boyfriend recommended. Yeah, I guess so. I just didn't really care, and there's so many to choose from. And it's really hard to do the research and ask shop staff questions in Japanese.
I'm going to town this afternoon. A. Give it to me. A. This is a bit too spicy. B. Let's meet at 2. C. I think it's too far to walk. B.
And that was the Daily English Show. See you tomorrow.